Welcome to the 5-Minute Prayer School, teaching ordinary people to live and walk every day with an extraordinary God. This show is brought to you by the Spirit Life Bible School, so if you get opportunity, go check it out at studythebiblenow.com. We're going to talk in this session about different levels in prayer and how we can take the principles that we learn concerning the different kinds of prayer, but even within that, there are levels of fervency with which we can approach any one of them. Jesus spoke about levels in prayer when he said this in Matthew 7 verse 7. He talked about ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be open to you. Asking is really that place of just making simple requests in faith, where we come and we lift our hearts to God and we make our requests known to Him, confident that if He hears, He will answer. And that's really the simplest level of prayer and transaction in the spirit world with God. We then find He says, seek and you will find. So the asking really becomes more intense. Oftentimes there may be situations that are not just a simple fix. There may be different situations and circumstances that we face, and even internal changes that we're seeking to appropriate that take more than just a momentary answer. It's not like, man, I need this bill paid. There's the money. Thank you very much. It's paid. But they're deeper situations that require much more. And in those kind of situations, we begin to seek God. We begin to lean our heart into Him to find a solution and to discover an answer. And in that, He may well give us directions. And there may be several steps to see, steps of obedience to see the result, like we were talking in our sessions about desire, to get to our destination. So seeking Him, and we must never give up. We must never back off. We must understand that if we know it's His will, we can be confident that He not only will answer, but has answered. And it really is just a matter of time, patience, and obedience until we see the results of that answer manifest in our lives. And then finally, He speaks about knocking. Knock, and it will be open to you. There's a parable that we maybe are all familiar with in Luke chapter 18. Jesus related this parable. He said, there was in a city a judge which did not fear God nor regarded man, and there was a widow in that city. She came to him saying, avenge me of mine adversary. And he would not do it for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not God nor regard man, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge said. Shall not God avenge His own elect, which cry to Him day and night, though He bear long with them? I tell you, He will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man comes, will He find faith in the earth? And I don't want to go into depth trying to unpack this particular parable, but, really the point of the parable is, just as it says in verse 1, Luke chapter 18, verse 1, it says, He spoke this parable to this end and for this purpose, that men ought always to pray and not faint, not give up, not lose heart. And as we come and we begin to ask, as we seek at a deeper level, and as we begin to knock with an insistent, urgent, intense intercession, like Jacob when he wrestled and said, I will not let go until you bless me. That kind of fervency, let us never give up. Let us not faint. Let us not lose heart. God is faithful. He is faithful to that which He has promised. And I just want to encourage you today. I want to speak courage and strength to your heart. Don't back off. Don't give up. Keep presenting your requests to the one who has the answer, and keep coming to him, asking, seeking, and knocking.